What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me today. It is Wednesday, December 27th, I think, for my daily sports picks video here with JVille Sports. I appreciate you guys being here. We are finishing off the year very strong here. We hit our 3-team moneyline parlay yesterday. We had Utah in college football, Kansas State. In college football, Kansas State a little shaky in the first half. Utah cruised to a victory. Kansas State in the second half cruised to a victory. And then we had the San Antonio Spurs. Easy win over Brooklyn last night. No question about that one. So 3-team moneyline parlay cashed in for $397. That brings our 3-day winning streak total to 839. And so we are looking to make it 4 straight today. There are a ton of seemingly easy money lines today, so I think we're going to have another nice day to make it 4 days in a row as we continue our winning streak to finish out the year. Let's go through today's NBA games really quickly here, though. We have first the Celtics at the Hornets. Pretty good game here. Should be a close competitive game. Celtics are dealing with some injuries. Jaylen Brown's out. Marcus Morris is out. Hornets here are healthy now. They're playing very well, a lot better than they have been, especially at home. So I like the Hornets here. They're actually underdogs at home. I got to take them at home to find a way to get the job done. Next, we have Dallas at the Pacers. Pay attention to who plays for this one. Indiana Pacers, their best player so far this season is Victor Oladipo. He's questionable, along with Sabonis, so pay attention to that. They were big losers yesterday on the road against Detroit. Detroit pretty much handed them. It was an easy victory for Detroit. Pretty much a blowout. No question about it. Dallas, on the other hand, had a nice victory over the Raptors. Not a huge shocker, but Toronto's been playing as good as anybody right now. So a nice win by Dallas at home. Now they travel to Indiana. So they're definitely the team that's playing better right now. But it's going to be up to those players that I mentioned. If they play, I do like Indiana to bounce back and beat Dallas. If they don't play, then I like Dallas to steal one on the road here. Next, we have the Wizards at the Hawks. This one should be easy one for the Wizards. They're coming off a nice win over Boston in Boston. Atlanta's not very good. They are competitive at home, so this could be a much closer game than expected, but I do like the Wizards to find a way to win towards the end. Next, we have the Knicks at the Bulls. Bulls are playing great right now. Nice win over Milwaukee last night. It's going to be a tough back-to-back going back home and facing the Knicks team that's there waiting for them. I'm still going to pick the Bulls just based on the way they're playing right now. Like I said, they look great. The Knicks, very up and down, especially on the road. They are the more rested team, but I like the Bulls here at home, and I like the over. I think this will be a high-scoring game. We have the Nuggets at the Timberwolves. Nuggets on a back-to-back killed Utah yesterday at home. Now they travel to Minnesota. I think Minnesota here, the rested team at home, the better team really, should get the job done. I like Minnesota at home to win that one. We have Brooklyn at the Pelicans. Brooklyn losers to the Spurs last night that we mentioned already. Now they travel to New Orleans. New Orleans playing very well right now behind Cousins and Davis. Shouldn't be any question here about who wins this game. Pelicans at home should cruise to a victory. Raptors at the Thunder might be the best game of the day. Raptors on the back-to-back, we mentioned already, losers to Dallas. Now they travel to Oklahoma City, who's playing much better right now, especially at home. They're one of the best home teams in the league, so I got to give the edge to Oklahoma City at home, but it should be a good, close game. Next, we have the Cavs at the Kings. Cavs losers Christmas Day to the Warriors, with no help from the referees, not getting any calls late, some really bad refereeing. So they definitely missed some calls there. So I look for a pissed off Cleveland team to just destroy Sacramento, who just got destroyed last night to the Clippers. So Cleveland should have an easy victory there. I like for them to cover that 9.5 points. We have Utah at the Warriors. Utah, big losers yesterday to Denver. Really wasn't that close. Golden State now at home. Pretty much everybody is back and healthy except for Steph Curry. So they should have plenty of firepower to whoop up on Utah. So Golden State is my pick at home. Last game of the day, Memphis Grizzlies at the Lakers. Grizzlies on the back-to-back. Crazy finish last night on the road at Phoenix, where they lost that game at the buzzer. Now they travel to LA. LA dealing with some injuries. Lonzo Ball didn't play last game. Ingram didn't play last game. Looks like Ball's going to be back, but Ingram is questionable. We know Brook Lopez is out already, but I still like the Lakers to beat a tired Memphis team at home. So those are our picks for today. We should be pretty successful there. Let's get to our bet of the day. We're going to do one big money line parlay to continue our streak. We're going for 4 straight winning days in a row. So first we have 3 in the NBA. We got Cleveland on the road against Sacramento. We got the Pelicans at home against Brooklyn. And we have the Warriors at home against Utah. None of those teams should lose. We're going to hop over to college basketball. Syracuse at home against Eastern Michigan. Shouldn't have too much of an issue there. Rhode Island at home against Florida Gulf Coast. FGU's not too bad, but Rhode Island's one of the best teams that nobody talks about. Rhode Island at home. New Mexico against Air Force. Air Force is not very good this year. New Mexico at home should win that game. Utah State, another home team, should cruise to an easy victory. And Boise State at home against Colorado State. Could be a close game at first, but I look for Boise State in the second half to pull away from that one. And then we're going to throw in Villanova on the road against DePaul. Big East opening night. I don't see them losing to DePaul, one of the worst teams in that division. So those are our picks. It's a 9-team money line parlay. We're going to put up 439 to win 875. So we're looking to have a huge day. Again, this will be 4 in a row. We'll see what happens. I really like it. I don't see any of those teams losing. Good luck with you guys with whatever you guys decide to do. But again, thank you for joining me today and each and every day. And we will see you guys tomorrow.